the mists of ancient time, when the world was young and the cosmos trembled with primal forces, there lived a Titan king named Cronus. His reign was born of violence. He had castrated his own father Uranus to claim the throne. But power gained through treachery breeds its own curse, and the fates whispered a terrible prophecy. One of Cronus's children would overthrow him, just as he had overthrown his father. Cronus, consumed by paranoia and the weight of destiny, chose a path that would forever stain his legacy. Each time his wife Rhea bore him a child, he would snatch the newborn from her arms and swallow it whole. 5 times this horror repeated. Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon all disappeared into their father's maw, trapped alive within his belly. But Rhea's heart, shattered by loss and burning with maternal rage, would not accept this fate for her 6th child. When Zeus was born, she wrapped a stone in swaddling clothes and presented it to Cronus. The mad king, driven by his obsession, devoured the decoy without hesitation. Meanwhile, the true Zeus was hidden away in a cave on the island of Crete. There, the nymphs Adrasteia and Io became his guardians, and the divine goat Amalthea nursed him with her celestial milk. The Curetes, young warriors devoted to the Earth Mother, danced their wild war dances outside the cave, their clashing shields and thunderous cries masking the infant's wails from his murderous father. Zeus grew in secret, his divine strength manifesting early. He learned of his true heritage from the wise Titaness Metis, who became his first counsel in the art of strategy. She brewed a powerful emetic that would force Cronus to regurgitate his devoured children, still alive within his stomach. Disguised as a cupbearer, Zeus served the potion to his father. Cronus, overcome by violent retching, vomited up his 5 children in reverse order. First the stone he had swallowed thinking it was Zeus, then Poseidon, Hades, Hera, Demeter, and finally Hestia. Each emerged fully grown, their divine powers intact, their hearts burning with justified rage. The siblings stood together for the first time, Zeus at their head, and declared war upon the Titans. But they would need allies to face the ancient powers that had ruled since the dawn of time. Zeus descended to the depths of Tartarus, where Cronus had imprisoned the Cyclopes and the 100-handed ones. These primordial beings had been locked away for their terrible power, but Zeus saw potential allies where his father had seen only threats. "Join us," Zeus proclaimed, "and know freedom. Fight beside us and help us forge a new order where strength serves justice, not tyranny." The Cyclopes, master craftsmen of the cosmos, forged weapons of incredible power. To Zeus, they gave the thunderbolt, a weapon of pure divine energy that could shake the pillars of heaven. To Poseidon, the trident that could split the earth and command the seas. To Hades, the helmet of invisibility that would make him lord of the unseen realm. The Titanomachy began, a war that would rage for 10 years and reshape the very fabric of reality. Zeus led his siblings and allies against the Titans, wielding his thunderbolt like a conductor's baton, orchestrating storms and cosmic fury. The earth trembled, mountains crumbled, and the sky burned with divine fire. Finally, with the aid of the 100-handed ones hurling mountain-sized boulders, Zeus's forces achieved victory. The Titans were cast down into Tartarus, imprisoned behind bronze gates. Atlas, who had led the Titan army, received a special punishment. He was condemned to hold up the heavens for eternity, bearing the weight of the sky upon his shoulders. With victory achieved, the 3 brothers divided the cosmos. They cast lots to determine their domains. Zeus claimed the sky and became king of the gods. Poseidon took dominion over the seas, and Hades accepted rule of the underworld. The earth and Mount Olympus would be shared among all the gods. Zeus established his court on Mount Olympus, gathering the greatest of the gods around him. He married his sister Hera, making her queen of the gods, though their relationship would be tempestuous. His wisdom came from Metis, whom he had absorbed to prevent a prophecy about their child overthrowing him. But from his head sprang Athena, goddess of wisdom and warfare. The new divine order was not without its challenges. Zeus's passion was as legendary as his power. He took many lovers, both divine and mortal, each union bringing new gods and heroes into the world. Apollo and Artemis were born from his union with Leto, Hermes from his love affair with Maia, and Dionysus from his relationship with the mortal Semele. Zeus's reign faced many tests. The giants, born from the blood of Uranus, rose in rebellion, requiring all the gods to unite against them. The monster Typhon, with his 100 dragon heads, challenged Zeus directly in a battle that shook the cosmos. Each time, Zeus's combination of strength, wisdom, and divine authority proved decisive. As the ages passed, Zeus evolved from the impetuous young god who had overthrown his father into a wise ruler who balanced justice with mercy. He became the protector of suppliants, the punisher of hubris, and the guardian of cosmic order. His thunderbolt, once a weapon of rebellion, became a symbol of divine justice. The age of heroes began under his watchful eye. He fathered Perseus, who would slay Medusa, and Hercules, whose 12 labors would make him the greatest of all heroes. He guided the Trojan War, though his heart was often divided between justice and personal affection. Zeus's story is one of transformation, from hidden infant to cosmic ruler, from rebel to the ultimate authority. His reign brought order to chaos, justice to a world ruled by might alone, and hope to mortals who looked to the heavens for guidance. In the end, Zeus achieved what no ruler before him had managed. He broke the cycle of generational violence. Where Uranus had been overthrown by Cronus, and Cronus by Zeus, the king of the gods learned to rule not through fear, but through wisdom, not through tyranny, but through justice.